4 more runs. Said Anwar, a punisher of anything loose. That fine leg is square, and as it turns out, too square. He can't get onto it. That's the second time we've seen Said Anwar go very fine for boundaries. Asibul down there not being able to get across. Despairing dive to try and pull it back. He almost made it. Oh, tremendous off drive, hitting through the line. Not only is the outfield a lot faster, but the pitch as well. Well, there's that shot down to fine leg. That's the third time we've had 4 runs very fine down to fine leg. Said Anwar has picked out that spot. This is Islam Khan's 5th match. Well, that's the danger of bringing up your fine leg into the circle. Yet another 4 down, very fine indeed. No protection on the boundary.
And placement always a feature of Ramiz Raja's batting, and no exception there. Slowish pitch, but the outfield much quicker today than it has been over the last few days. And lovely shot. When you hit the square cut in front of point, you're in good form, and that's the second time in consecutive overs that Ramiz Raja has done that.
Yes, again he's got the width and he's picked up the length very, very quickly.
Lovely shot, lovely placement, and timing is superb. And you don't see too many more exquisite boundaries of a slow bowl on a slow pitch than that. And a no ball called, and the 50 up for Said Anwar from just 49 deliveries. So he gets the 2 and brings up his half century. So he is the world record holder for the highest scorer in one-day internationals, 194, and already today of just 49 deliveries he's brought up his 50. Very experienced Ali Khan, and lovely shot. He's just got to that on the offside and slightly turned his wrist to hit it past the onside for a boundary.
And he finds the gap between long leg and deep mid wicket. So 4 runs to Ramiz. Ball string down the leg side. But he can't save that one. And this will be touch and go. And he's dragged it right over the boundary. So 100 partnership between these two with that boundary. And Pakistan move on to 114 for 1. There's Ramiz's 50, so the captain joins Said Anwar, passing his half century. Well, he took that one somewhere in the face.
Well, look at where he's trying to sweep the ball from, way outside the off stump.
Change in bowling now. Off spinner has come off, and a new bowler has come on and immediately taken a wicket with his first delivery. So Amuddin gets a wicket with his very first ball. Ramiz Raja going, and coming on to replace Saluddin, the off spinner, and Minajul Abedin taking a good low catch there. Ramiz Raja just driving a little bit too early, and the second wicket falls with Ramiz Raja going for 52. Well, 7 wickets not quite down, but the second going now. 136 for 2 as Ramiz Raja goes for 52.
Could be out caught here. A terrific attempt there by the fielder at long off. Not quite getting hold of the ball. Habibul Bashar, the fielder, not quite getting hold of this Saeed Anwar.
On these long boundaries, the Bangladesh would have done well to have their fielders a few yards inside. Bashar, a valiant effort, just failing to make it to get under that one.
This time he smashed it back past the bowler. No need to run for that. And a powerful boundary to end the over. 161 for 2. He's gone in the air. He's not timed this. There's a chance for a catch, and a man at long off making no mistake. Bashar taking the catch there, and this is a big wicket for Bangladesh. Saeed Anwar is looking like getting his 100 here. Dismissed just when he was looking good.
Frustration getting the better of Saeed Anwar. Saeed Anwar unable to get the spinners away. The slower pitch coming down the wicket, not getting hold of it, and very well caught there by Habibul Bashar on the long off boundary. So Moni strikes and Pakistan lose their third wicket for 166.
Salim Malik, the new man in, coming out for Pakistan.
It's a quick, strong hit by Inzamam. When he hits this ball, it stays hit. He really is a big, powerful man. Straight down the ground for 4. Found the gap, outfield fast, and the ball will carry over the ropes for 4. So the last ball of the over brings 4 runs to Salim Malik, 185 for 3. And Enamal Haq to continue. He's looked the best of the Bangladeshi bowlers so far. That's until that delivery. Pumped through the offside by Inzamam. Now looks as if he's just begun to change gears here.
And this has been hit so sweetly by Inzamam that he doesn't even bother to run, because it's gone over long off for a 6.
He's a big fella, Inzamam ul Haq, and he's using all the power that he has. Full follow through of the bat. Lovely looking shot.
This gives the feeling that he might want to change gears here. He's gone again. The result could be the same. And what a way to bring up his half century. Consecutive 6s for the big Pakistani.
And he's conserved his energies as well. He's not been the fleetest of runners. Doesn't quite enjoy running between the wickets, I think. Maybe because he's got a little bit of a knee problem in the past.
And that's timed nicely. This time he'll find the gap. Just giving himself that little bit of room and smashing it through the covers.
This is a very good shot from Inzamam. He's made a little bit of room for himself, seeing that the bowler is bringing the ball in and cramping him for room for earlier deliveries. He's made a bit of room, and the bowler has not adjusted his line and has got punished.
It's moved on to 66 with that boundary. And 70 with that shot. In the air, there is a man in the deep, and he's put it down. Atar Ali Khan there. A pretty simple catch. Just taking his eyes off the ball in the end there.
these are catches that have to be taken. Batsmen like Salim Malik cannot be given opportunity after opportunity. This is a regulation catch at the international level, and it's been put down.
Again, very powerfully struck by Inzamam. There was no ball signal there by the umpire, BC Kure.
Gordon Greenwich taking down some notes for what he's going to tell the Bangladesh player after this match. One thing he'll definitely be telling is that their effort in the field needs to be improved considerably.
And this is high in the air, the man coming in from long on and taking a very, very good running catch. The second catch by Bashur in the deep, and that brings an end to Inzamam's innings.
Well, he's made up for the ordinary effort of the previous ball. That's a fine running catch. Never easy to judge these catches when they're coming down. You don't know the speed at which they're going to drop. He's taken it very nicely indeed. And Inzamamul Haq, who was only looking for the big hits, is out for 77. Pakistan 275 for 4.
Well, that's a little surprising. Moin Khan coming ahead of Shahid Afridi.
There's the room again by Malik, and luck favours the Brave as he brings up his 50 with a wild shot that goes over the vacant slip area. So a hard-working half-century for Malik in the sense that he hasn't really got his timing right. Seems a bit foolish when you consider he's made 51 from 53 deliveries. But not an easy pitch to time from the first ball to the 53rd ball. Just the 3 boundaries is pretty much an indication of that. Again, giving himself some room. 2 sweepers out there, but lovely shot will go to the boundary. So consecutive boundaries to the former Pakistani captain.
So Salim Malik making his intentions very clear. He's decided to go after the bowling.
Aggressive shot there. A man at long on, but he is about 40 feet too short in height. That is a big hit against the breeze.
That was indeed a very big hit by Moin Khan, coming down the wicket to Salahuddin. Just flighted delivery, but swatting it right over long on. A very, very big hit, clearing the boundary by many a yard.
Some weary batting there by Salim Malik. So the umpires, in fact, called for the 3rd umpire. There was no appeal. Somebody, in fact, must have appealed ever so quietly, but Salahuddin, the fieldsman at backward square leg. He's had a pretty good day, but he's only appealed out of a sense of thrill. And the umpire, no problems there for the 3rd umpire. And they got him. So rewarded at last. So backward point. And another wicket to the Pakistanis with just over and over to go.
So that's the departure of Salim Malik. Bangladesh is quite pleased with their effort. Islam being sliced straight to point, backward point, who makes no mistake with the catch. Islam the fielder, Aminul Islam off the bowling of Saiful Islam.
And Afridi. He starts with the way that we would have expected him to start. Perhaps he should have come in before Moin Khan. He made 4 off 1 and the end of the 50th over. So a very good score for Pakistan, 319 for 5.
Well, what a
Lovely shot. And that quick outfield will see that ball go all the way to the boundary. So nothing technically wrong with that shot.
Oh, this is a scorcher. This is a very, very good shot because he's moved into the shot very nicely. Look at the way the foot has gone towards the pitch of the ball. It's a half volley, all right, but still the gap has to be found and it's got to be timed well.
Lovely shot again. Stand and deliver shot more than the classical cover drive we saw a couple of balls ago, but the full face of the ball, full face of the bat hitting the ball, and lovely placement.
Yes, this is a very good wicket to bat on. We saw Syed Anwar was playing through with the shot, although he wasn't always to the pitch of the ball. And
another big shot, that's close. So keeping a little bit lower than the previous delivery and trying to whip it over mid-wicket. So Pakistan get their first wicket in the 4th over and Bangladesh lose their first 13 for 1.
Once again, the inexperience showing over here. He's now had 2 appeals which he survived, and yet he's playing across the line. This time he's been wrapped on the back foot, and that made it easier for umpire Bansal to give that decision in the bowler's favour, and Bangladesh have lost their first wicket for 13.
And Bashar comes to the crease at number 3 for his country. And big shout again, and he's given him. So a little bit of discontent from the batsman, and a big swinging delivery. We'll have to see whether that ball actually hit him middle and off stump. Certainly hit him low enough that the height wasn't the problem, but just the whereabouts that hit the batsman's leg and whereabouts his feet were in relation to the stumps.
Well, there you are. He's gone so far across. Then he brings his foot back. Maybe the ball was swinging just a little too much. Maybe Habibul Bashar is unlucky, but he's out back in the pavilion. Bangladesh have lost their second wicket to 2 consecutive deliveries now, 13 for 2.
And lovely shot again. We spoke about the class before, and he's just repeated it. So into the water bottles for another boundary.
Well, this is a shot so typical of batsmen in the subcontinent. Wristy players, anything on their pads, the batsmen in the subcontinent can take heavy toll of it.
And that's nicely timed. Long chase here for Malik, and the ball wins. So welcome boundary that for the Bangladesh team.
Very well played there by Ali Khan, just leaning into that, caressing that ball past mid-off. Perfect timing. His bat, front foot close to the bat and just leaning over it.
Again, nicely trying through the offside. This could be another boundary. Yes, it beats Afridi. So good over this for Bangladesh. Another handsome shot there by Athar Ali Khan.
So it is really a change of attitude, change of approach, that positive approach paying off. Ali Khan playing 2 beautiful shots, delightful looking ones, staying on the front foot and hitting through the line.
Lovely shot. Well, if you can't run properly between the wickets, the best thing to do is hit 4s. And that raises a 50 for Bangladesh after 14 overs. And it's been an impressive start here for Athar Ali Khan. That's very well struck. Gone away for another 4. So Athar Ali Khan picks up another boundary. He's now had 6 in this innings. In the air and easily caught. So comfortable catch in the deep. They had to shout to wake him up. out in the deep field there, Kabir Khan. But once he was on his way in, he took it quite comfortably. So the third wicket falls for 61, and that's a big blow for Bangladesh.
Indeed it is, because he is one of their most experienced batsmen, but he hasn't looked comfortable at all. In fact, he's been completely lacking in footwork. That's one of the reasons why he's out, because he wasn't able to get to the pitch of the ball. He's out for 14, and Bangladesh have lost their third wicket for 61.
Hitting the ball in the air to get out. Just over mid-on's head. Oh. So, touch of fortune to win the 23rd over. 72 for 3. And he goes in the air. The man at mid-on is up. And a lovely strike of the ball by Atta Ali Khan. That takes him to 49.
Very impressive shot by Ali Khan that time, hitting it right over mid-on. The ball running down to the boundary for 4. Just picks it up as soon as there was a little bit of air, putting his front foot right forward.
That's his 50, so 50 for Ali Khan, a great thrill for him. The old man of the side, 35 years of age. And that's his second 50 in a one-day international, so well played to Ali Khan. And a rank long hop gets what it deserves, a boundary 4.
It's a useful over for Bangladesh. A 3 going very short. Akram picking it up very quickly and hitting it over mid-wicket.
In the air and dropped again. This time he had to dive to his left. He got both hands to it.
Well, Atta Ali Khan's concentration certainly not quite there. Having achieved his 50, he is now trying to play far too many shots.
This time he's found the gap on the onside. Split the man at the deep mid-wicket position and square leg to get a boundary.
Well, a few risks have to be taken by the Bangladesh batsman. And Atta Ali Khan has taken it off the right delivery. He's waited for the ball to come in and moved just a little bit across. Waited for it to turn and then has hit it with the turn for a boundary.
Has that carried? I think it has. Getting the signal from the fielders that it has carried over the ropes, and that's a good hit.
A super shot there by Ali Khan, that time heaving Salim Malik over mid-wicket, just coming down, and just see the way he gets it right on the meat of the bat. The ball soaring over mid-wicket.
That's a good shot over the top of extra cover, well struck. So 4 runs to Mohammad Akram Khan. The captain carries Bangladesh to 157 for 3. So the captain gets his half century, and that brings applause from his players back in the pavilion. 168 for 3. Mohammad Akram Khan, 50 off 75 balls. Well, we'll have a look at the replay. Moin Khan, not as confident as he sometimes is about the appeal.
That's going to be very, very close. And to my mind, I think Ali Khan's gone.
So umpire Mohammad Asghar has given the decision, and the fine innings has come to an end.
I think some excellent camera work there as well as Ali Khan departs. Brilliantly stumped by wicketkeeper Moin Khan. Bangladesh lose their 4th wicket for 171.
New batsman has come out. Anamul Haq bowls some left arm spin, and he's come out now. Left-hander, useful player, useful all-round cricketer. And sometimes back over the bowler's head. That's a good blow. Well struck. 4 from the time it left the bat. 29.
Catch it!
Well, he's got it this time. Ramiz Raja, who put down perhaps an easier one than that, finally grabs one over the top of his head to get rid of his opposing captain. So Mohammad Akram Khan, after a very fine innings, goes caught at mid-wicket.
Isn't Ramiz Raja pleased with himself that time, grabbing onto that shot which hit the toe of Akram Khan's bat. That was indeed a very good catch. So Bangladesh lose Akram Khan, their captain, for 59 and their 5th wicket.
He's been replaced by the wicket-keeper in the side. Khalid Mashood has come in, and he's a fair batsman as well. Had a good tournament, both behind and in front of the stumps in the ICC trophy. Well, he did very well to get that away. He cut that from off the stumps, and he gets 4 runs for it. That is very good eyesight.
Very little cut there by wicketkeeper Mashood. Ball spinning into him, getting his wrist over that ball, and the ball just racing on this outfield. Very cleverly played.
And the ball's up in the air, and the wicketkeeper is going to stand there, Mohan Khan, and take a simple catch. So the 4th wicket and the 5th of the match.
Well, once again, the inexperience of the Bangladeshi batsman coming to the fore over here, because if they have been watching Saklain, they would have known that he's got a very good drifter. So it makes a lot more sense to try and hit the ball straight rather than across. All that happens when you try and play across is you loop the ball up in the air, and that's exactly what Khalid Mashood has done. He's caught by Moeen of Saklain, and Bangladesh have lost their 6th wicket for 188.
Hasibul Hussain, the new batsman, coming at the fall of that 6th wicket. And immediately he's hit it straight down the throat of the man at square leg or over the top. 6. So the first ball that he has faced against Saklain has gone over mid-wicket for 6. A lovely strike of the ball. And that's changed that equation. So the perfect delivery to the tail ender, very full and swinging from off to leg.
And the perfect defence shot practiced by Hasibul Hussain after the stumps were knocked back. Here he has not played a perfect shot, he's played a wild cross-batted shot just like a tail ender, and now when he's making his way back to the pavilion, he will practice the perfect defensive shot. But he won't do him any good. He's back, and Bangladesh have lost their 7th wicket for 199.
And out. So hit the short cover, and the 8th wicket falls. So Aqib Javed was wicketless for the first 7.5 overs and has got 2 wickets in the last 4 deliveries.
Well, the Bangladeshi tailenders have got the right idea, all right. They're throwing their bats at everything, hoping that some will connect. But unfortunately, not keeping the ball along the ground. Amir Sohail takes a neat little catch low near his bootlaces. And that's the 8th Bangladesh wicket gone for 209.
Away ball, and they've appealed for the thin outside edge. The batsman's not too keen, but Saklain gets his 3rd haul of 5 wickets in a one-day international. And a smile on the batsman, but I don't think it's the smile of content. And we think that may be the end of the match, because Minajul Abedin being injured, just the 9 batsmen to bat for Bangladesh, and this is how the 9th 4th wicket fell and the 5th for Seclain. So just the 10 batsmen walked to the crease and 9 of them were dismissed, which completes the game. So it denies Seclain the chance to get 6 wickets in an innings.